So it's Wednesday. We got Mike and Pete here. John's away. Over the pond. So Mike's looking at wiring and I'm going alternator route. So this is the old one wire, which has been on there a very long time. And what's this one? 3G?
It's a 3G 140 amp alternator.
3G 140 amp, courtesy of John. So I shall be having a go at fitting that under here. It should just bolt in theory. We have got a homemade bracket, but we shall see. So I shall come back when I've got it in place. This area here is hitting this area here. So I'm going to get the Dremel out and I'm going to grind that off, which is the timing indicator bracket. I'm going to grind that back first, just back to timing cover, to see if that gives us enough movement. So I shall come back when we've done that. Okay, so alternator, there it is now in place, and we have movement. The previous belt was 975 and we've cut a belt and put it round, and we need 1 meter and 15 mil. So we've googled it and there's loads of them online, so we'll be ordering that. We should get the belt on, which then means I can tighten all this up. Oh shit, that's live, got that on video. Fucking hell, that made me jump.
You shorted that wire out?
It was the live to the alternator.
You can put it on the alternator if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to turn the power off first.
Here, I'll need to switch the battery.
Right, that's it for here, and then Mike's going to show you some of the stuff he's been doing in the car. Oh dear.
Alright, I'm done with the wiring for now, and Pete's car interior is pretty much back together. The key is on. We still need to get an oxygen sensor, because the one that died last time when the head gasket blew, it sprayed coolant all over the oxygen sensor and pretty much fried it. And then here is the switch panel, all working. We're working for as much as we need. So we ordered this off eBay a while back, and you can get them made to whichever you want your switches to be. These are different switches than comes with it, because we wanted the switches that come with it are pretty lousy. So you're paying a lot of money for a piece of plastic that's got words on it. So, but for what it is, it's done and it's in there, and it's what we got. So power's on from the Holley. It's all back together. So burnout. This is for the line lock brake. So up on the A-pillar gauge, if you can see my band-aided finger, to the left of the AFR gauge is a little light. It has a flashing red LED, so when we hit the line lock button, there's a status indicator that we have power to it, and if you heard the click, you pushing the button, that works. Methanol for the snow injection. As the button is armed with 12 volts ignition power, so we turn it on. You can see it's lit up. And also we have a status light here for the meth injection. So whenever it's spraying, when it gets above 5 psi, this green light will turn on, indicating that it's on and running. But it's also kind of neat. When I turn it on, let me make it dark, you'll see it flash for just 1 second, or just a very fraction of a second. Here we go. I don't know if you saw that. Do it again. So hopefully you see it, and that lets you know that it was working and power's on, and we're doing all right. And here's the fan wiring. So the fan will turn on when we push this. If you want it on auxiliary, there it is. I think that switch is a little dodgy with the light. You can hear it. And the last thing we're doing for getting the alternator running, we had to find the right wire because nothing was set up right in this car. So in order to get the charge light, the amp light working, I had to find the right wire. So this is why I hate wire tucks. People that want to clean all the engine compartment out.
That wasn't me.
Yeah. So previous owner, this is what I had to go farting around and troubleshooting trying to find. So finally found it, the green wire with the red stripe. That goes from the light bulb on the dash, the amp gauge, all the way to the alternator for 12 volt alternator power when you turn the key on. So they found 12 volts, tapped into it to this blue wire. This blue wire went to the old Blackmagic fan control. So it doesn't need this wire anymore because we wired it up differently with the Holley. So tapped into this wire. So as soon as Pete grounds that, so turn this light off again. All right, ready, Pete?
Yep.
Give it a go. Here we go. We got our battery, our amp light. So that is the proper wire that we're gonna need for the 3G conversion. So we got to get a belter in order. I have the connectors at my house that I forgot to bring, and then we will reroute this wire down to the alternator. We'll switch 12 volts, and that will be like factory. So and it'll work like factory.
A good evening's work.
So just lots of fiddling and just straightening things out. We still have more to do. I'll probably just keep going on this video, and I'll put it all together once we all get it done. So stay with us, and we got some more fixes coming up. All right, let's continue on. New day. We got a new belt.
New belt
for the alternator. Let me bring you underneath and show you how I wired it up. With no sparks this time.
Oh, wait.
We're all tight. Just this little connector here. One wire, white with black, going into itself. The yellow wire looped back around to the positive of the power. That goes to the battery and the starter, and then the green with red connects up to that wire that we showed you in the fender well. So we routed it all nice up and underneath the car, and with all the other wiring. So and we'll give it a go, make sure we're charging. All right, try to start it. All right, second time is a charm. We got 14.5 volts. We're charging. Alternator lights out. Needles up on the gauge. So did it drop at all when you put the headlights on?
No.
So the fan is running. It's still holding 14.3 with the lights on and everything. You're still holding 14.2, 14.3 volts. So the other alternator never did that.
No. Yeah, it's not moving on the dash now.
Yeah.
Slight difference on this figure. It's gone up to 14.5.
Yeah, it's not even budging. Cool.
Cool. That's a win.
Make sure you get a pass your MOT. Let me mess with those horns in a bit. That's weak.
I can't do it.
I'll play with that in a bit. How much fuel's in it? Like nothing?
Well, it's down on the red, so...
Yeah, we need to put some in. Alright, let's shut it down.
Well, we've got to check for leaks now.
Oh yeah. No. All right, well, we're gonna wrap that up for this this episode here. Other than we're gonna like maybe put the fender liners back in the wheel wells before we put the tires back on. But other than that, maybe next week you'll see it on the ground again. So with luck, we gotta still fix the fuel line now, I think, maybe. Yeah, darn it. It needs to be addressed.
Well,
it's barely wet.
I mean, that may have been from before, but it may be from today.
I don't know, I had it apart earlier, but
Yeah.
we'll see. But there still is a weepy area back at the fuel tank that we need to address.
Going this way.
Which one's it at? Right there.
It's dry now. I know we didn't have it running very long, but I think we'll give that a little whoop.
Yeah.
But we have got the other line if we do decide. Oh look, oh that's not good.
What?
Melted it on the exhaust.
Really?
Yeah.
Or was it melted before?
No.
No?
That's new, look. You see that?
Oh shit. Well, alrighty then.
So that needs cable tying out the way.
Well, all this was temporary anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just rested up against it and
We'll blame John.
yeah, especially as he's not here. Well,
Yeah.
oh, John, he had one job to do.
Not melt the fuel.
But yeah, that's not leaking now.
Well, yeah. Well, maybe it'll be good for a road test. We'll tighten it up and see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, another week of playing on his cars. Things are progressing. Weather's getting better. It's what time is it out there? It's 8 o'clock and it's just a bit of light.
Still a little bit left.
So we'll be driving here in the UK soon. And thanks for sticking with us. Catch you later.
Maybe John will be with us next time.
Bye bye.